What is up, everybody? It's your boy Slubberstein. I'm coming at you guys with a new video. I recently saw a new movie, and it is called, I have it written down because it's a long title, Sound Euphonium, the movie, Our Promise, A Brand New Day. Okay? Now, this movie is not something that I would typically watch. It's totally different from the anime movies that I usually watch. Demons, stuff like that, whatever. Naruto's. It's more of a realistic take on an anime, which is something, it felt a little bit different. It was a nice change of pace. Just a little bit of a background of the movie is basically following a high school class, high school band, moreover, and they are trying to go to nationals, qualify for nationals, win gold, so on and so forth. And you're following this class, and it's from underclassmen all the way up to seniors. So there's different dynamics that you see there. There's different the way they interact. There's some troubles. You got high school girlfriends and relationships and different stuff that you have to that you see, and then the problems between lower classmen and upperclassmen. And it's a really nice change of pace, because me personally, I don't watch that type of anime. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I did. We're going to start off first with the animation. The animation was very, very nice. It reminded me kind of like a Ghibli movie, just the animation style. And that was pretty nice to see. The music, since this is a movie about music, was wonderful. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The bands, all the different instruments, especially when they came together, it was awesome. The character development, there are a lot of different characters. Like I said, they're high school teenagers. So as you know, teenagers are going to have some characters. They're going to be bratty, they're going to be emotional, they're going to be tough, they're going to be, standoffish, whatever the case may be. And they did a very good job of making you learn these characters and growing, attachment to them, and kind of like a likeness to him. It was a very nice character development. It didn't take too long. It wasn't drawn out. There was a big dose of high school drama in this. Like I said, it's based on a high school, and there's underclassmen to upperclassmen. And I know you guys out there remember high school. There was all kinds of drama. There was all kinds of cliques. There was all kinds of fights, trends, all that kind of stuff. All that is present in this movie without making it feel too long, without making it feel too short. The pacing of it never feels like it's, like it's odd, because the music helps it transition from, part to part. It's a really relaxing ride throughout the movie. It's constant music being played, whether it's a single instrument or a collection of instruments, or somebody singing. It's always some kind of music that is part of the scene, and it really helps it move along nicely. And being that initially when I thought that it was a music movie or a movie about a band, an anime movie about a band, I thought, well, this is going to get boring. It didn't get boring. There was all kinds of, little conflicts along the way. Like I said earlier, the high school drama. There was all kinds of little different conflicts, I'm not going to go too deep into them because I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody. But, there's plenty to grab onto as you're watching this film. And it runs, I think it's like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Like I said, it doesn't feel too long. Sometimes the anime movies will feel like they're drawn out sometimes, or sometimes they'll feel like they're very, very short. I feel like this one hit a hot spot in the middle. And I kind of want to go back to what I called it. I'm going to call it a realistic anime. And that's like the best term that I could think of for it, because most animes, or most of the, like I said, I'm going to say most of the animes that I watch personally are not very realistic. There's always something that's out of this world that's going to happen in it. But this was kind of like I don't want to say soap opera-ish or Dawson's Creek-ish or whatever you want to say, but it was, like I said, it was a breath of fresh air for me personally, because I've never seen and an anime like this. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there, but me personally, I've never seen one. It was a breath of fresh air. Um, it kept me actually, into it throughout the whole thing. And that kind of brings me to the end of it. You kind of think, oh, it's gonna be, this ending or it's gonna be that ending, and this movie, it has a lesson to be learned, so to speak, and that's something that is not too thought about anymore in movies nowadays. I'm not saying that every movie needs to have this big message, but I feel like this one had a good message at the end, and it sent it off with a bang. Also, this movie, I don't believe it's the first in the series, which is different because usually hopping into an anime series or an anime movie series, anime movie series, you usually will hop in the middle and you don't know what's going on. I can say to you that you don't need to have seen all the other movies or however many of the other movies that there was to enjoy this one. You can hop directly into this one, learn the characters, learn the story, and just be along with the ride, and then see that it kind of leaves off where they could pick up and keep advancing the story. And even if they don't want to advance the story per se, the ending was good enough to where it's all right. That being said, it's like it kind of had a series feel. Like, it didn't always feel like a movie. It kind of felt like I was binge watching a series, and I binge watched it to the end of the season. And that's a different type of feel, and that's when you're feeling like you're binge watching something, you feel like you're attached to it, or you feel like you want to keep going because you want to keep knowing what's going to happen next. And I feel like that means that it has good pacing, good story elements. Like I said, it keeps bringing you back for more. All in all, I really, really like this movie. Honestly, I didn't expect to like it, but I really, really did like it. If you want to check out this movie, it will be in AMC theaters near you, July 11th and the 15th. I think it's a Fathom event. Go ahead and go check it out. Me personally, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I liked it a lot. Would I watch it again? I probably won't watch it again, but I enjoyed it for what it was. If they come out with another one, I most likely will watch it if they come out with another one. I believe July 11th is the subbed version of the movie, and July 15th is the dubbed version of the movie. Go check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Comment down below, have you seen this movie? I think it debuted at Anime Expo last weekend or something like that. So if you saw the Anime Expo, let me know down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.